In any project or endeavor, having a clear understanding of each team member's role and responsibilities is crucial to success. This is especially true in a business setting, where projects often involve multiple individuals and departments working together towards a common goal. But what exactly does it mean to determine the roles and responsibilities of each team member? In essence, it means defining the tasks and activities that each individual is responsible for, as well as their overall contribution to the project. There are several reasons why this is so important. Firstly, having clearly defined roles and responsibilities ensures that everyone is on the same page and understands what is expected of them. This helps to prevent confusion, duplicated efforts, and missed opportunities. Moreover, it fosters a sense of accountability and ownership among team members, as everyone knows what they are responsible for and what they need to achieve. Secondly, having a clear understanding of each team member's role and responsibilities can improve team morale. When individuals feel that their contributions are valued and that they are making meaningful contributions to the project, they are more likely to be motivated and engaged. Finally, having defined roles and responsibilities is essential for effective project management. Knowing what each person is responsible for allows project managers to track progress, identify potential roadblocks, and ensure that each team member has the necessary resources and support to complete their tasks effectively. So, how do you go about determining the roles and responsibilities of each team member? Here are some key steps. Define the project goals and objectives. Before you can determine each team member's role and responsibilities, you need to have a clear understanding of the project's goals and objectives. What are you trying to achieve? What is the timeline for the project? What are the deliverables that you are expected to produce? Identify the tasks required to achieve the goals and objectives. Once you have a clear understanding of the project's goals and objectives, you need to identify the tasks required to achieve them. This might involve breaking the project down into smaller tasks and activities, or mapping out the steps required to achieve specific milestones. Match each task to a team member. With a list of tasks in hand, you can now start to match each task to a team member with the appropriate skills and expertise. This might involve looking at each person's job description or previous experience, or simply asking team members to volunteer for tasks that align with their interests or strengths. When matching tasks to team members, it's important to consider each person's workload and availability. You want to ensure that each person has a manageable workload and that tasks are distributed fairly across the team. Consider each team member's strengths and weaknesses. It's not just about matching tasks to team members based on their skills and expertise. You also need to consider each person's strengths and weaknesses. For example, if you have a team member who is particularly skilled at data analysis, you might assign them tasks that involve analyzing data or creating reports. Conversely, if you have a team member who struggles with public speaking, you might avoid assigning them tasks that involve giving presentations or speaking to stakeholders. By considering each team member's strengths and weaknesses, you can ensure that each person is working on tasks that align with their abilities and interests. This not only improves performance but also boosts team morale and engagement. Consider the infrastructure and tools required. Finally, it's important to consider the infrastructure and tools required to complete each task. This might involve providing access to specific software or equipment, or ensuring that team members have the necessary training or support to use certain tools effectively. Investing in the necessary resources upfront can save time and money in the long run. It also ensures that each team member has the tools and support they need to perform their tasks effectively and efficiently. In order to determine the roles and responsibilities of each team member, it's important to involve everyone in the process. This helps to ensure that everyone has a clear understanding of the project's goals, tasks, and expectations. Additionally, involving team members in this process can lead to greater ownership and accountability for their tasks. One effective way to involve team members in the process is to hold a kickoff meeting at the beginning of the project. This meeting should involve all team members, as well as any stakeholders or clients who will be impacted by the project. During the meeting, the project goals and objectives should be presented, along with a list of tasks and activities required to achieve them. Team members should be encouraged to ask questions, provide feedback, and volunteer for tasks that align with their skills and interests. Another way to involve team members in the process is to hold regular check-ins and status updates throughout the project. These meetings can be used to track progress, identify potential roadblocks, and ensure that each team member has the necessary resources and support to complete their tasks effectively. In conclusion, determining the roles and responsibilities of each team member is a critical aspect of building a strong and efficient team. By doing this at the beginning of the project, you can ensure that everyone is on the same page, prevent conflicts and misunderstandings, and improve team morale. Moreover, proper planning in this area helps you to not freeze budget unnecessarily that is needed somewhere else. Remember to consider each team member's skills, strengths, and weaknesses, as well as the necessary infrastructure and tools. With a clear understanding of each team member's role and responsibilities, you'll be well on your way to project success.